morning, children. Welcome to online class. Our pre-mid exam is completed. Now I am going to start our first chapter, networking. Now, what is networking? First, we will see about the internet. The internet is a massive network of networks. It connects millions of computers together globally, forming a network in which computers can communicate as long as they are connected. Children, you know very well what is internet. You are using internet, you are searching in a Google and for as a study material or some shopping or any information if you want, you are searching from internet. You are using Google. So internet is play a vital role in our daily life. We are using internet in a different ways. So the millions of computers are connecting at that time, and we can easily communicate with our friends, with our families, and we can easily connect with our like online classes is going on. So internet is playing a vital role in our life. We can see our online classes and we can study from that. So what is internet? Who is created? Now we will learn about so many things about internet. So now the internet was created in 1969 in a project sponsored by the US Department of Defense. It began with the creation of a network of computing device known as ARPANET. ARPANET full form is Advanced Research Projects Agency Network. So now we know when internet is created, 1969, and it is sponsored by US Department of Defense. And when it is began, that name is ARPANET. In the mid-80s, the National Science Foundation, NSF, created the NSFNet, a series of networks for research and educational communication. These two networks are linked and together they form the internet. Till the 1990s, the internet was used mainly for academic and military purpose. So when internet is started, it is used for academic and military purpose. It was later joined by many private commercial organizations. The internet gained massive popularity after the development of the World Wide Web in the 1990s. Now, what is World Wide Web? A World Wide Web refers to millions of electronic documents called web pages, which are linked to each other just like a spider webs. Means electronic documents means that all documents is called web pages. Now web pages, to design a web pages we need HTML. We had learned what is HTML, how to create web pages. So the web pages which we had created, that is connected in the World Wide Web to the millions of electronic documents, and one by one web pages is linked with each other and information is created. So this is the World Wide Web. Now first point, according to Google, the internet consists of 5 million terabytes of data way back in 2010. Second, as of October 2018, there are more than 1.9 billion websites on the internet. 95 million photos are uploaded on Instagram every day. These are some few points. This is a fact which is going on. Now, web pages. Any digital web page on the World Wide Web is called a web page. We know how to create a web page. Web clients. Web client refers to the computers which are accessing the World Wide Web by using the web browser on the user machines. Now, web server. A web server is a computer which responds to the request from the client computer and process them. Web server run on the server software. Web server. Now, what is web server? How the user connect with server. I am client, you are client, user is client. Means those who are using web pages, that he or she might be client. So I am client and I am using a Google, I am using a server. Means directly I want to say that I am using a server with the help of a browser. Server is kept somewhere else. I am searching something with the help of browser and I am writing what I want to search in a Google and I am clicking search button. That search button with the help of browser URL, it's directly go to that server. From server, according to my search, I will server will respond to me and with the whole information and I will get. So this is the work which is going on web pages. With the help of browser, I am searching the content which I want and I will click in search button. That is client request. I am sending a request to server and server is responding according to my search. I will get response from server and this is the way we both are connected with each other. Now here the first question arises. Children will think how the server knows that which computer I have to give this response. So because so many requests in a second, so many thousands of requests goes to the server, and how the server knows that from which computer I got the request and where I have to send response. So the best way is that when client is sending a request with the help of browser, once you see when you will write something in a URL, when you will send to server, that a big address goes. With the help of that address, server knows that where that response should be sent in which that computer. So that URL address server reads and server sends request and server sends according to the request response we will get. So there is no confusion from server side, no mistake done by the server, because with the help of address server is sending response to according to the request to each and every client. Now web browser, I had told you with the main role is web browser to connect with server. A browser is a software on the client computer that access web pages on the internet and display them on the computer screen. It is the basic software needed to find, retrieve, view and send information over the internet. Three popular browsers used by people globally are Chrome by Google, Mozilla Firefox and Internet Explorer, which is the default browser for Windows. So without browser we can't send request to the server and server can't give response to the client. So the browser plays a very vital role in this, and if you are using Chrome, if you are using Mozilla Firefox or Internet Explorer, you can use any browser to connect with server. Now web pages. Web pages, we studied HTML chapter, we know how to create web pages. Now it is very easy to understand what is web pages. Web pages means with the help of an HTML code I had designed my web pages and I linked my different web pages HTML. With the help of HTML code I linked one page with another page. We know how to link web pages, so it is easy to link each and every web pages and send in a browser. The world now. What is web pages? Now the World Wide Web consists of files called web pages, which contain more information and links to resource through the internet. Web pages can contain, now in the inside the web pages, what we can add? We can add text. If you want to write something in a web pages, we will write HTML code and we will use paragraph and we will write inside the paragraph. Heading style also we know, so we will give the heading and we will write paragraph about that content. Graphics, if you want to insert any graphics, you can insert easily. Animation, audio, sound, and even videos. So these all things, with the help of HTML, you can create web pages, you can design your good web page, and you can upload. So they are connected to each other by linked words called hyperlinks. We have studied hyperlinks and we can connect our pages with the help of an hyperlink. When we click on these words, we get linked to another web page or image or song or even a movie. A web page is written in a computer language is called hypertext markup language. In short, we are saying that HTML. Now, what is HTML? HTML is considered a universal language to design web page. It is a machine independent, which means it can be used on all types of computers and can be read by all browser. Means HTML is free to use anywhere to write HTML code. There is no dependent. It is an independent. Any computer, any version, you can write HTML code. HTML needs no programming. No, HTML is not a programming language. It is the text-based coding. Only you have to write in a tags. Text tags are there and user defined. There is a predefined tags are there and we have to use that predefined tags, and we can create our web pages very easily. So HTML needs no programming. It is a way of organize the layout of a web page and defines the hyperlink so that it can be displayed by browser. HTML codes can be written using any text editor like Notepad or WordPad. So Notepad we know because we had used in our chapter 3 Notepad, but you can write your code in WordPad also. Now, what is DHTML? DHTML means dynamic HTML. Now, dynamic HTML refers to animated HTML. Dynamic HTML allows a web page to change after it's loaded into the browser without requiring it to communicate with the web server to be updated. Here example is given. A web page can have a graphic change or a piece of text change color on a mouse click without requiring any communication from the server. A page made with DHTML has dynamic content, which allows the user to dynamically change web page content. Allows dynamic positioning of the web page. Elements dynamic style, which allows the user to change the web page's color, font, size or content. So this is a dynamic HTML. Dynamic means graphical. When you will insert something, animation, if animation is there in your web page, then that you are using a dynamic HTML. Simple HTML is also there. We can create HTML codes with the help of Notepad. You can insert text, music, sound, paragraphs, and if you want to insert something animation based and your web page is changing according to that, that is means you had created a dynamic HTML page. And if you are writing something like paragraph or any image is there and any song is there, so means you have created HTML. So this is the difference between dynamic and HTML. Means graphic things are there, means that page is dynamic HTML page. Now what is website? Website means where collections of so many HTML pages are linked with each and another one by one, which is linked, and that is called a website. Web pages is uploaded in a website. Now a website means a collection of web pages. If your HTML is created and you are linking one by one, means multiple web pages you are created and it is linked, and if you have uploaded things, that is called a website is created. So a website is a collection of web pages related to each other by a certain topic. A website is created to give information about a particular topic, person, product or organization. Means when you are creating a web pages, you know that which type of web page you are creating, and when you will create another web page, it is linked with that page only. You are giving information about some topic, so you will create your web page according to that topic only, and you will link one by one your web page. And when it is completed and your website is created, so if I will click in that topic, I will get more and more information because pages are linked according to that information. So that is website. A collection of web page is called website. Now a home page is the first page of my website. Home page means like every information is given in home page, and what I want, I will click from the home page, I will search and I will click in that home page topic, I will get another web page. That link is opened with another web page. So the home page is the first page you see when you enter a website. A home page is linked to all the other web pages of the website. The home page is known as the index page of the website. Now, web portal. A web portal is a special design website that brings information together from different websites or web pages in an organized way. Usually, the home page of a web portal has linked to another website. For example, a shopping web portal like Amazon.com will have links to many other websites. So this is a web portal website which is designed to shop something, to get information something. So this is a web portal website. Thank you, children. Next further topic we will see in the next online class.